What's up everyone, it's Horizon, and today we're going to see if Goku from the Dragon Ball series has what it takes to become Elden Lord. Let's go. Okay, Margit up first. I feel like this is going to be a huge challenge for us. Might even take 4 hits. Oh, okay, we do a little less damage, but I mean, you can see how fast we punch. Let's see. Let's finish him off with just a couple blasts. Couple key blasts. And that was a hitless Margit fight. All right, and with Margit out of the way, that means Godrick is next. You know what? Let's go ahead and go big. Bust out the Spirit Bomb. Come on. Definitely took a couple episodes worth of time to charge there. Oh, and it missed. Okay, so it takes some time to explode. All right, we have a couple other characters' attacks too. Like we have the Special Beam Cannon here. Does a little damage. Death Beam. I think that's Frieza. All right, let's go ahead and actually put in some damage here. Yeah, we attack super fast. Oh, let's back up. Don't want to get smacked by the phase 2 attack. And yep, wrapped up the Margit fight. Or, I'm sorry, wrapped up the Godrick fight. Super easy. Okay, and before we move on, if you enjoy videos like this, definitely feel free to subscribe as it helps the channel out a ton, and I put videos out like this weekly. And now with Godrick out of the way, we're off to Rennala next. Okay, I feel like this will be a good place to test out the Spirit Bomb's blast radius. Okay, not the biggest blast radius. Honestly, it didn't look like the damage was too great either. We might use it a couple more times in the run just for the novelty of it, but definitely shouldn't rely on it as like a big source of damage. Okay, shield's broken. Should be able to get to phase 2 without too much. Yeah, very easily. Now let's dodge that. Let's try the Hell Zone Grenade. I think that's Kid Gohan's attack. Oh, she actually had a good counter to that. Just hiding in the moon attack. Okay, we're playing around a little too much. Okay, let's get on the Flying Nimbus. Okay, I thought we'd be able to attack a little easier on here, but not so much. Okay. A little awkward, but we were able to get Rennala down. And with Rennala out of the way, that means Radahn is next. You know, I'm curious about this attack. The Hakai. Oh, oh my god. Okay, so that attack is just a one-shot. Okay, is that like Frieza's... I think that's someone's just like planet blowing up attack. Okay, and since we one-shot Radahn, that means we are off to the capital next. Okay, Goldfrey time. You know, let's go ahead and just martial arts him down. Oh. We might get smashed a little bit. Yeah, we attack so fast and do so much damage. Come on. All right, couple more hits and yep, that'll do it. Yeah, just this attack speed is... We're going to melt through pretty much everything. And now with Goldfrey out of the way, that means Morgott is next. Okay, and it's time for either, depending on how you pronounce it, the Kamehameha or Kamehameha. Yeah, oh, okay. Anticlimactic, that's fine. You know, our boy's quick. Come on now. Ooh. Oh, he actually got us. Got to give him a little more credit. You know what? Let's get Death Beam ready. A little bit out of range. That does some solid damage. That's like 900 a blast. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, I think just because I've been playing like goofy bosses for these runs, I forgot that Morgott is a very significant threat in a lot of runs. I seem to always use this attack during like phase transitions. All right, we got him down. Okay, we died again trying to get the Kamehameha off. All right, let's keep blasting him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we almost got killed there again. We just very narrowly dodged the grab. Okay, and just because I want to see if it was a fluke we did with Radahn, I want to test Hakai out on the fire giant here. Will it actually reach him? It's working its way there. Oh, yep. I think it did even more damage to the fire giant. I think it did like 125,000 to Radahn. I think it did over 200,000 to the fire giant. Okay, so with Fire Giant out of the way, that means the Godskin Duo is next. All right, I think for this fight, we can try and give Piccolo a little more of a shout out by using the special beam cannon. Wow, okay, never mind. Piccolo, you can stay in the back. Come on, can we get this off? Definitely not worth it. Yeah, it did 1,000 damage. It cost us an attempt and only did 1,000 damage, so definitely no Spirit Bomb. Okay, we have a little bit of time here to cast this. They're not hitting anything. Okay, maybe try it again. What about just like the normal Ki blasts? They're pretty resistant to most of what we're trying here. God, okay. They got us down twice. Hey, we were able to finish them off. Okay. Death Beam. What about this? We got anything here? Not really. Let's try it again, because I think he kind of dodged out of it a little bit. Can I hold it? Nope. I'm pretty sure the noble's back. Yep, there he is. Okay, let's back up a little bit. See if we can prep Hellzone Grenade again. Oh, we're almost done for. All right, we got the noble down. Okay, one more Death Beam and we should have it. Okay. Definitely had to play a little cheesy with that, but they just did so much damage, and we don't necessarily have a lot of useful tools to manage two bosses at once. And okay, with the Godskin Duo down, that means Maliketh is next. Okay, time to see if we can give Beast Clergyman some Fists of Fury. All right, we're doing a little bit. Oh, okay, he is demolishing us. Yeah, let's work away a little bit of his health here. Okay, Hellzone Grenade. This, I think, is our most reliable actual attack. Okay, we got to Maliketh. Oh, dodges attacks. All right, Hellzone Grenade again. All right, Death Beam. Is this going to help? Kinda. Bro, come on. I was kind of getting discombobulated by the pillar here. A little boop. Okay. Anticlimactic finish, but another hit or two and we would have been done for. And with Maliketh out of the way, that means Gideon is next. So yeah, Goku's power is a little lower than we were expecting, so I think we're going to have to get a little cheesy with these last few bosses. Hopefully we can just beat up Gideon here, so let's see. Come on, let's keep the pressure up. Yo, he's nimble. Yo, okay, Gideon kind of smoked us. Yeah, we didn't even get him to use his flask that attempt. All right, little Hellzone Grenade. Okay, that's doing quite a bit of damage. Don't you bust that out. Oh, we got him cornered. That's right. Successfully beat Gideon to death. We just had to get him into a corner and then it was GG. And now with Gideon defeated, that means Godfrey and Hoarah are next. Okay, I want to try Spirit Bomb on someone and get it successfully launched. And it just, okay, it missed again. Kamehameha? Anticlimactic. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah. Yeah, he doesn't tolerate spell casting at all. The second we start casting anything, okay. Insane how hard he is countering everything I'm doing. Okay, we're out of heals. This is going to be over here. Yep. Yeah, we weren't able to get even remotely close to Hoarah in that attempt. Okay. You know, Godfrey, we've entertained you long enough, but we have a throne to take. It was nice spending some time with you, but we got to move on. And now with Godfrey and Hoarah out of the way, it means Malenia is next. Okay, if Goku struggled that much with Godfrey, I am not optimistic about this. Okay, we do some pretty good damage. Oh, okay. Hey, we were able to dodge Waterfowl. Okay, luckily our physical attacks seem to stagger her pretty consistently. Can we get her to phase 2? Yes, we can. Whew. Oh, no. I was out of stamina. Hate to see it. I think as long as we can make contact with something and we start landing combos, we can take out a big chunk of her health. She's actually able to get... Never mind on what I was saying. All right, more combo. Yeah, we must have just got really lucky on that first attempt because it seemed like everything we landed before would stop whatever attack she was doing, and that is not happening anymore. Bro, okay. That attack is not that hard to dodge. All right, again, we got a throne to take. I think it's delete button time. There we go. Just because she dodges everything so fast? Okay. So it just deletes phase 1. I guess, yeah, phase 2 has its own health bar. All right, more Hell Zone grenade. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Oh, look at me being cocky again. But at least we can delete phase 1 and then attempt phase 2. See ya, Malenia. Okay. Well, I guess we need to reset. Okay, so delete button apparently just bugs out phase 2 now. Okay, since the delete button isn't working, I think we need to do what we did in the Kratos run and double the Goku. Oh, this one actually looks like us. The Kratos one definitely didn't. All right, Hellzone grenade time. Oh, hello. Okay, finally learned how to dodge it after multiple failed attempts. Okay, punch him. Hey, we finally beat Malenia. Only took way more resources than any remotely good player would need. And now with Malenia out of the way, there's only one thing standing between us and the Elden throne. Okay, so our physical attacks do some pretty significant damage. I mean, he also does so much damage, so we have to be careful. Oh yeah, I forgot that he can just deflect our attacks. Or our ranged attacks, at least. Okay, not great. Come on, we can get through. Actually kind of crazy. Got through Radagon on the first attempt. All right. Are we going to have the same luck with Elden Beast? All right, get away from the flame. Oh, I forgot. We have our flying Nimbus. We can finally let it shine. Because remember back when, when you couldn't use Torrent during Elden Beast? That was crazy. I think our Nimbus is about to go down. We got to be careful. Yep. Okay. I got staggered really bad. I was not able to move at all. All right, bust the Nimbus back out. Come on. All right, we're getting some punches in. All right, combo time. Putting in some work. Let's go. Oh, we got the stagger. We can finish this up. And that'll do it. Flying Nimbus comes in clutch. Yeah, and with that, the Elden Beast has been defeated. Pretty sloppy run overall, to be honest, but the only thing left to do now is min the Elden Ring and take our place on the Elden Throne. All right, and let's see how we look on the Elden Throne here. You know, Goku looks good here. Surprisingly fitting. And that concludes Goku's journey to Elden Lord, starting in Limgrave and ending all the way at the Elden Throne. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.